Peace and blessings, Black family. Welcome to Voices of Diaspora. Meet the author behind the scenes edition. Today we're going to be looking at volume 5 after a message from our sponsors. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it.
It's the mark of booty.
Shit. Nah. Love the royal priesthood. Mark of Buddha. Sekou the madman. Killer priest. Fourth chambers, full Fuji. This beat sound like something I wear. You dig? Yo, hold on my people, why you walking around like you equal? They wrote you in as 3/5. What we gon' do about this? Talk too much, you end up like Jimi Hendrix in 27 Club. You want that knowledge? Well, I'm the plug. Knowledge itself is the drug. And I keep dropping the nugs. Culture pushing, wisdom spitting. Pimping simpletons into listening. Yawning while you spewing fiction. I can feel the tensions in your intentions. I wonder if that's Johnson heaven. If God is white, why he write that bronze was the sun? They give us reparations, that's when the apocalypse begun. Yeah. Red rhyme, okay. Yeah. Red rhyme, better rhyme. Grab your guns, daughters and sons. Wasn't long ago when they had his hung. Blood on the leaves, frontal crumbled in between. Exhale for my ancestors that prevailed. We inhale, so we inhale, dodging death every day. Just happy I'm here to tell the tale. Meanwhile, y'all with the pigs and them tattletales. I'ma just be a scientist if it all fails. Mixing chemicals like a cocktail. My tree smell like it's from the tropical. So not for sale, never settle. Follow the tears on the trail. Nah.
That whole African American thing is to omit, you see, the indigenous black man of this particular land. When we brought the African American term, we cut out all of the Caribbean, all of South America, all of Latin America. And this was another way to reclassify you, you see what I'm saying, outside of power.
We got blacks, whites, brown and yellow. We got red, those with dreads found from the ghetto. We got bullet-led and misled, the smile of the devil. On the face of the moon, heart pound like a rebel. Hear the sound of the metal. War in Iraq, 6 feet underground with the shovel. All over the map, the Bible said signs of the time. The Torah said that's your God, not mine. The Holy Quran says it's all Allah designed. The Buddhist says let's meet at the shrine. Thou shalt not eat of the swine. That you is the cut, sure as blue as the blood. Killer priests in the temple, Nehru is the love.
That's a political move that was put in by the government to break you down to this subclass, you see, and not be a world community. So to call you an African American is to disconnect you from that global community and that great diaspora that we were talking about. So that's a political move. Yes, come on. The average Native American was this brother's complexion at the turn of the century. Now when you say Native American, it's some white person with a feather in his hair.
All right, welcome back. It's your brother Knowledge on the line. Like I said, we are looking at behind the scenes of the making of Voices of the Diaspora, Volume 5, which is dedicated to STEM, pardon me, science, technology, engineering, arts, agriculture, and mathematics. So we'll get into this volume, get a chance to look at it. But before I do, I want to play the video that you hear at the audio at the beginning of the track. So let me show that really quick. Again, this is Voices of the Diaspora, Volume 5. And this track that you hear right here by the one and only Kai Zodiac. Let me show y'all the video.
to read the pyramids, we must make an adjustment in our thinking. Once made, we achieve the fine-tuning necessary for the decoding process. Why are they exactly where they are and designed the way they are? Ask these questions and answers begin to flow.
Before word was born, the light and sunshine gave birth to the circle, and rays became lines that divided each hour, and days became time. Sacred geometry, mind detect mind. Symbols surround you, they're there all the time. Yo, why is the blind leading the blind? Take nothing on face value, spin it, cause what's behind is a message that's subliminal. Read between the signs. They say a symbol speaks 1,000 words, my thoughts speak 1,000,000 symbols. Brilliant mental to code the instrumental. That's where I got the lyrics, my flow is so influential. I chose to re-expose the unknown to its potential. The mind comprehends everything that it sees, but it's all the same symbols that vary in their degrees. 1,000 leagues under the images that you see, from the unseen thoughts and the abyss of a dream that keeps repeating different ways in an infinite stream with rhythm between, flowing like a mystic ravine. The gleam of light becomes sound, sound becomes physical material. A symbol blow a kiss to my queens. I'm the ghost in the machine, the myth and the theme, patterns and shapes formed in the magic of space by the motions of the planets floating, flowing with grace and dance beautifully. The music you see and everything vibrates as the heavens sing. The voices of the angels hum a tune around Saturn was holding my wedding ring. A sound with no meanings like a Scorpio that never stings. See me style on the rocks on Easter Island, left a song in Angkor Wat. One in Stonehenge, one in Machu Picchu, the Giza. Number coordinates, simple math that's in advance. You never thought of it. Hey, you doubted your sight. I counted precise while I stopped along the road to smell the flower of life. Still tipsy off the fountain of Christ, who's still with me. The mystic architect that hold the keys to your city. There's no progress without 1 + 360 degrees in the spiral. Fibonacci spins in my locks. I went viral for spitting that indescribable. Cause only fools doubt that God's math is undeniable. 6,000-year echo. I come again like rings around rocks when you let go. And water store genetic memory, melody escrow. Your DNA remembers activated by the planets connect, just like Legos. Play it again. You're a song that repeats, but each time a little different. Each line's a little distant from the center. The rays of the sun became a swastika lost and translates in the light when it was popular. The form of anything that you see shows its agenda. The color, the shape, the design, even the gender. Look at me, get my tenure. Eternal mathematician, rap magician. You beginners go figure my analemma. The great architect, I appear in all my splendor. Before word was born, the light and sunshine gave birth to the circle, and rays became lines that divided each hour, and days became time. Sacred geometry, mind detect mind. Symbols surround you, they're there all the time. Yo, why is the blind leading the blind? Take nothing on face value, spin it, cause what's behind is a message that's subliminal. Read between the signs.
These artifacts can be read almost as easily as one reads a newspaper, only the writing is different. We are a purely literary culture. We live, think, and work by alphabets. The geomathematics of this ancient pyramid matrix system was arranged around the language of mathematics. It has only been our reluctance to admit to ourselves that ancient men knew mathematics that has ensured the silence of their monuments for so very long. Deciding to admit it to myself one day and following through with it, these monuments began to speak.
So a couple of years ago, I needed an escape. I needed to get away. I was just finishing my undergrad in media and communication, and I started immediately with my first master's in entertainment business. And I was bogged down. I was like, I need to get away. So I hollered at my brother, my like Zodiac, and was like, yo, I need to come out to Puerto Rico. He was like, word, all right. So, they put it together. Him and Chuck went out there to Montana. But before I got out there, it's hurricane season. So this is like the month of August. It's hurricane season. So if you in, you in. But if you out, trying to get back in Puerto Rico during that time is something different, right? So went out there, before I got there, my flight had got canceled maybe like 4 or 5 times, right? 4 or 5 times. So I got up there like around the end of Leo season, going into Virgo season. And before I got there, my bag came there. So I was walking around with, you know, no luggage because my luggage, they wouldn't give me access to my luggage to take with me because the flights had got canceled. So they said they would forward the luggage. So I had to buy me a couple of items before I went up there just so I could have something. And they told me that my bags would be there. So when I got there finally, they told me that they couldn't find my bags. So I seen all of the bags go on the conveyor belt, all this kind of stuff. And after they told me that my bags would be on that flight. So, it was a hassle and a half. Come to find out that my bags were actually in the airport the entire time. They were they was there. So Brother Chuck, he arranged for somebody to pick me up and take me over to where I was going to be at. And then the next day, we were all linked together, myself, him, and Kai Zodiac. That was an experience all the way different, right? So get up to the mountains, and in the mountains, had the ability to think. Something to do with the elevation, something with the space of clarity. It was a space of peace, and I was there for like 3 weeks or so, 3.5 weeks, I believe. Yeah, most of August to like the very end. I think I left like August 30th. So right on the precipice of like that first week of Virgo season. And if y'all know Do Now's video's anniversary is August 29th, August 29th of 2015. So I'm out there in Puerto Rico and I'm doing my master's degree coursework and writing this book, volume 5, uh, Voices of Diaspora ebook series. Multitasking, filming, recording, writing, interviewing, and building with my brother. You know what I'm saying? All of these things are happening simultaneously. And this was not the original cover. The original cover from volumes 1 through 5 of Voices of Diaspora ebook series was created and illustrated by my brother D Banks at D Banks Designs. I just changed this cover actually today. So this cover is more reflective of what this is now. Mind you, I wrote this book a couple of years ago as I was telling this story about the behind the scenes look of Puerto Rico. So let me play this video real quick to kind of give you a feel of what it was like from what I seen versus what it actually is. And this is another from Kai Zodiac because he is the soundtrack for this body. So,
Selected more than 30 years ago by signs and prophecies, he lives in a small temple compound, adored and provided for by his people, but cannot be touched by man or woman.
Nah, study is observation in your life of the patterns and things that happen. Oh, I've seen that before.
Yeah. It's It's just some lyrics for the smokers to think that had their minds blown. The spirit in this music you drink, I'm here to guide home the lost and found. Tossed to my crown and got busy. The mission of the gods when I teach, Allah's with me. My spit is too terrific for most. Don't be silly, planets try to rotate around me, but got dizzy. Galactic city throw satellites like frisbees. Yeah, I'm like history. The whole world be digging me. The mystery of rap, when I rap, they reveal the gift in me. Standing on my square like a saint from antiquity. A lesson too great to feel these ants kicking me. Myself and now we fly the side trilogy. Wise lyrically, wise fate for my delivery. Oh Lord, I record in Black Sicily, Italy, surround your mafia like Zanzibar. Tanzania, my script, I swear the plan's bizarre. Moorish American, fathered it all, sure my repertoire's estranged from these mortals. My soul is a gold reservoir. When y'all be dropping the mic, the world's dumber. So here's some thought food for your plate you should discover. They like these brothers awake, it's no wonder throwing silences on lightning bolts strike with no thunder. That shock you when you see in the light with no buffer. Knowledge is power, the truth is no other. I'm the spring, I give life to the flower. Resurrect the world, when I write, I smoke sour. Cause I can hear your heartbeat now, it's getting louder. Why you wanna be ignorant for? Knowledge is power. I'm the light at the height of the tower. My mind search the internet fast with no browser. I can hear your heartbeat now, it's getting louder. Why you wanna be ignorant for? Knowledge is power. Yeah, I'm just a spirit encased in dark crystal, slowly swimming through this river of fate. Will sharks get you? My love is like a light that escapes my hard tissue. Away from those who think that being miserable is official, but they don't know the cause of it. Cause they still think the beast is cute, cause they ain't seen the claws of it. Gotta read the contract, study every clause in it. This is legal combat, I brought the higher laws with the morals of the force. Hit the gritty, never forfeit, my thought food's delectable. Throw it in the sauce dip, smoke the unforgettable jewels of an autonomous king, extraterrestrial. Don't you know it ain't cool to be dumb and a genius? You ain't gotta go to school to be one, cause that's natural. Me on the mic, well that's magical. They teach obedience from 5 years old, cause a dumb population's easier to control. Till they become uncontrollable, you reap what you sow. Check it. You walk in the path that you selected and paved brick by brick each day. So where you headed, couldn't see the picture Noble drew. Marcus tried to spark us with the pride. For the darkest, all rise, your light is overdue. In this universal courtroom, my dreams are but a new life, immersing through the future of my thought room. Life's a queen in these tales of a divorced groom.
He is the living repository of all that is known.
Your will is directly and proportionately as manifestable as your conscience. You cannot execute your will where there is no knowledge.
His isolation from worldly needs and worldly concerns ensures that the sacred knowledge he keeps will remain pure.
I am the apogee of knowledge. Come and learn, because with knowledge you can become what you want to be.
It's all gleam, that's the unseen truth, but nothing the way it seems. Supreme, when I roll up on the scene, I'm the flyest MC you ever seen. Fresh spell.
So yeah, I got in Puerto Rico and started writing in the midst of everything else that was going on. Like I said, I was dealing with my first master's degree, entertainment business, fresh off the other undergrad class, uh, media communication, the bachelor's, and working on that entertainment business master's degree while writing this book in Puerto Rico. And I had known my brother, my heir, like I Zodiac, this sort of video. And it was like going through that pathway, the seeker type of situation. And I came out there to, add on with him to get some footage of him as well with his transformation and what going out there since I believe around 2012, 2013 did for him. So all of these stories being told and being unfolded at the same time. So this volume came to me out there in a sustainability sense. We do very good with rhetoric, but not so good with the follow through. So the follow through aspects are investing in things long term sustainability. So I know that there's going to be a small portion of this audio that's not coherent. I had the mic on mute, so I'm just running it back. So yeah, this volume flowed from me. I wanted to highlight people from the diaspora, different places on the globe who dealt with science, technology, engineering, arts, agriculture, and mathematics. So a sustainable volume for our young scientists, for our young technologists, for our young engineers, artists, and mathematicians, you know, to embrace this realm of STEAM. STEAM is the acronym reportedly popularized by the Honorable Marcus biographies and lessons be upon. So long term, according to these scientists, we're gonna have to know whatever technology is necessary. We're gonna have to have the engineers to be able to build things, the artists to seed it in the minds of the doubters and the non-believers, and the agriculturalists to be able to sustain it via the food aspect, and the mathematicians to draw up the calculations for it to be necessary. So if we're not careful, our young people will look at the arts and the sciences and no longer have an interest. So this volume was explicitly dedicated to ensuring that the young people, the young minds who are interested in these things are welcome to them, and to have resources to actually go through these volumes and do some research. Go through the volume real quick so you can see. I just re-illustrated all of this today, and added some color, some context, a couple of pictures. You see this young, inquisitive black mind. This is our future right here. So you have to create way stations for them, and just going through the history. Going through the history. So how people can begin to see themselves, especially our young people. My brother D Banks did a great job with adding the visual aspects and setting things up. So again, people from all over the diaspora, from the old to the new. One of the themes was going to MIT, PhD, dealing with NASA. A lot of the people's history led back to NASA. And with the technology, able to hear the pages turn. So again, it gives you the look and the feel of a book that you don't have to carry around this volume in your backpack. As long as you have a phone, you can scroll through phone, tablet, laptop, desktop, whatever the case may be. So I did all of the writing, the researching, and the editing, and then the Banks did the formatting and putting this thing together. I just re-illustrated this earlier today before this broadcast. I just wanted to add some color to the pages. So this is the volume in a nutshell. 13 of them, and then another track called Universal Blueprint. I'll play it in a second. I just wanted to show you the volume. And this is Voices of the Diaspora, Volume 5 of the 13-part ebook series that is available for $100 for the rest of the year. My team and I, we got together and just decided that we would just leave it on a discount, normally priced at $150, so we took $50 off. So for the rest of the year, till December 31st, it's available, all 13 volumes for $100. And I'm still currently writing the Dual Knowledge Radio Greatest Guest Series. So that'll, those series will be available here soon. So I'm excited for that. Going back and listening to the archives. You're going back and listening to 1,200 or 1,300 audio shows, and then you go back and listen to like the 2,500 or 2,600, however many it is on YouTube. So, the world combining them all together was still available. With the switching off of Blog Talk, I lost a lot of episodes, but I think it's about 1,500 or so available over there, maybe 12. I'm not sure what's still available, but they're etched in my memory. And I will have a series with behind the scenes of Dual Knowledge Radio also, where I go through some of these audio archives and, kind of share the stories and the responses and reactions with y'all, with each of the episodes. So more of that. So let me just play this real quick by Kai Zodiac. I asked him what 2 songs would embody this STEAM volume, and he told me Sacred Geometry and Universal Blueprint. So y'all let me know what y'all think.
Yeah, they say I'm an old soul, give a gaze at the moon. 4 quarters made of silver, 3 placed in the womb. Big dipper or reflected light raised in the spoon. Each one is 25, 4 sevens in my eye, 3/4 to be formed into 75. The sum is 12, man is a heavily disguised zodiac web. 9 months developing inside the knife. The letter I is a dot in the line. Your noggin and your spine, your everything placed on top of the number line. Really the number spiral, God is cool for now, but I'm really about the title. Spread you with the toast, I really will butter knife you. You can't be replaced, there's really nobody like you. But you don't know your place and your worth, cause you don't recognize yourself. They wiped your face from the earth. Sphinx microcosm wiped away the face of the earth when they made it a spinning ball when it was stationary first. I seek it, it's the reason I'm so amazing. Every verse of the Helios, Biblios, heal the most wicked ghosts. Once you pull the parasite out, it won't trick the host. Never pull no average mic out when scientists approach. Divine lyric coach sailing in this river boat. The soul is the letter, the body is the envelope. The mind is connected, read the message in the pistol. Yeah, the mind is the sky, the earth is the body, universal blueprint. It's man's photocopy. Leads from the trees to the dollars made of paper. Gold is the sun, the heart's the navigator. Mind is the sky, the earth is the body, universal blueprint. It's man's photocopy. Leads from the trees to the dollars made of paper. Gold is the sun, my love, never waver. What do you see to oneself in the cell phone? Trees are antennas, divines and power lines. The computer is the brain, rivers moving in veins. And Venus, I see you carrying the liquid solar rays. The kings are called Ray, and that's Espanol. The soul is a soul with the U or an O. The truth at the source, the proof you need to know. To the future, we will go. The music will explain. Unusual and strange cities and circuit boards. You're living upon the plane. The dome is your mother's womb with the back. You should proclaim your natural inner flame. Our magic is unexplained. Zodiac, potter's wheel, she crafted us all the same. From the architect, blueprint. See with a U-tint, men of the trees, feathered headdress and tropical palm leaves. My logic ain't hard to see. Libra is harmony, symbolized by a bridge. Zodiac arms, I'm designed as a whiz. Kalika right, Ethan, nice to meet you. Bite the speaker who's as deep as he is. The great hope, stick a lobe to this mic, I get biz. Small keys, spin science, I'm deep. Viewing through a telescope, admiring my physique. My name upon the marquee, written in the stars, an energy signature. It is written in the bars, sign wave, my slave, sign away your final say. Acoustic assassin, blasting ignorance without a name. But do you see the nerves in the large tree? Dollar leaf, scholarly, amazed at my artistry. Part of me, branches of the arms. It's all Mercury, cancel the alarm. Ain't nobody murking me, my waters ain't murky. Free to spark, I create the hardest the central bank in the sovereign state. Yeah, the mind is the sky, the earth is the body, universal blueprint. Each man's a photocopy. Leaves from the trees to the dollars made of paper. Gold is the sun, the heart's the navigator. Mind is the sky, the earth is the body, universal blueprint. Each man's a photocopy. Leaves from the trees to the dollars made of paper. Gold is the sun, my love never wait. Yo, I came to empower man. Adam's apple, iMac, tabernacle, time map. Half the battle, mind trap, broken into pieces. Awoken the energies to show them all the pieces. Man's the blueprint of it all. Before birth, I was told I broke the zenith to make them hear you. You gotta show them you're a genius. Don't wear the time fabric that's made by thieves, seamstresses, changing up your memories, chasing up your energy. I see fakeness coming out the snake pit. Plan to take what nature made already can replace it. So you can be in charge without a battery replacement. Tragedy, entertainment, majesty, engagement. The cameras in the islands, the planet made the sky bend. Back to rainbow, to shot the picture up in time to send it back to the 1-9. The brain starts thinking, flickering the synapse. Wisdom made a mishap. Constellations in my brain, glisten in my syntax. The heart drum, biker in the middle of the gift wrap. Hit them with the impact, split them like a Kit Kat. Jurisprudence, good science of the law. Capricorn, you're the living writing on the wall. Glory to God, the mic in the science of it all. Yeah, the mind is the sky, the earth is the body, universal blueprint. Each man's a photocopy. Leaves from the trees to the dollars made of paper. Gold is the sun, the heart's the navigator. Mind is the sky, the earth is the body, universal blueprint. Each man's a photocopy. Leaves from the trees to the dollars made of paper. Gold is the sun, my love never waver.
So that's the volume. Like I said, you can get all 13 volumes for $100, and I'll show you where right now. Available on payhip.com/voices of the diaspora. You get all of the volumes here. You see the cover for the Power of the Black Family volume right here. A little bit about me, the story Alchemist. Shout out to Goddess YL for the moniker of Familiar Star Seed podcast. So you click on the link and you can get the volume, all 13 of them, right here. I just wanted to take a little walk through the volumes with the family so y'all can see what's going on, what's being worked, what's happening, and the like. So, Voices of the Diaspora ebook series has a crowdfunding fundraising source to continue on filming Voices of the Diaspora docuseries, where we're documenting real lives by people all across the globe. So with that, I'm gonna say peace, and love, and I'll be back tomorrow to look at Volume 6 and give y'all a little behind the scenes look. Thank you for listening, everybody who is listening today, and tune back in tomorrow, and we'll be discussing Volume 6, Changing Narratives. Peace.
Zodiac, priesthood, priest, royal priesthood. Yeah, royal priesthood. In 86, the devil raised the bar, but I'm a hurdler. And I'm the good thief. I sneak in your toxic house, the burglar. The musical Merkaba came to set free the Lucifer worshippers. Like James Bond 007, the soul of an old legend. Negative energy murderer. Good or evil, angel or demon interpreter. Kings with frankincense and myrrh. And perfumes anoint me soon as my birth occur. Like Ben-Hur, I'm indigenous to Gilgamesh. With brilliance became the builders of the pyramids. Now we lost in American North wilderness. I became the force, a poor man's ventriloquist. On the island far away from home like Gilligan. Took us from our villages till we find our way back through resilience and our diligence. Two rags and wave caps, black fists look militant. And college remembrance, while living ignorance. Driving kids with innocence, dreams fly limitless. Straight towards the nebula, with cannon or the terror. Black boys face, we all in this together. I chase demons in my cape, my sword and my scepter. His brother Glow the Great, the lord of this era. Royal priesthood, gold plates and treasures. Anubis, my eye, weigh your heart against the feather. Carted Satan out your soul, lifting him out, he's on a stretcher. With my divine helicopter, with shocking propellers. The outlines made of copper, the fortune teller. My dragon glows green like matcha. New York regalia, like Robin Walker is the prophet Walter. From the days of Iron Sheik versus Sergeant Slaughter. Blue around my garment borders. Fringes, execute vengeance. Mathematics, Qurans and Taurus. Rock the head of Horus. Rocks in the watch is gorgeous. Behind my will, and fell into the wheel. Metamorphing. Start spinning clockwise and counterclockwise. On the outside, my car became a flying saucer. Straight through the orbit. Use my mind. Lose my mind. I will. Use my mind.
Yo, masquerade killer, Michael hijacked the sun, matinee thriller. Zombie apocalypse, a center for disease, says my tracks are way iller. Isodrenochrome cubes keep they cabernet chiller. And thought to start, they don't want you to think. Knowledge is power, shock the flowers, make my aura look pink. To know the ledge, godly hour, push your thoughts to the brink. You can't even close your eyes, become a corpse if you blink. Where the oracle sink, I was born in the Sphinx. Copper DNA necklace with historical links. Hiding poison in the food, in the water you drink. Cause they raised done and they just biding their time. Thought food, the lost you, coming down on my mind. Stab you with a light ray cause you was dying to shine. Then I disappeared like a truth post in your IG. Holy Spirit dripping like a ghost in your IV. Can't deport them all, we was already here. So get in tune with the voices in the water right here. You don't see the embryo in the form of your ear. Invisible man, I make myself awfully clear. Royal priesthood, Estrada, Jesus, Lord of the Spears. Throwing platinum plates, you thought the flying saucers appeared. Yeah, they scared to wear their own face in the street. Deep elixirs, beast addicted to the taste of the sheep. On Harry Potter's wheel, the god knew arrange my physique. Kai, Elohim, a globe, and the Arabian chic. 7 circles like the planets in the days of the week. Supreme math, solar facts in the language I speak. You brainwashed if you watching the news. Never make the wrong step when the laws in my shoes. The dream weaver make it seem there's no option to choose. Corona dope fiends, they be trying to nod. They in line to get shot, that's a fireman squad. Pharmaceutical, shoot to kill line with the gods. I cried for the angel babies that have died in the fog. Caught up in the crossfire, like a panther in a Klan rally. Zodiac, they need these answers in my hands badly. Like palm readers, break dancers in the sand valley. I moonwalked on chemtrails in the sky, on the path to ancient Kemet, where the scales in my eyes, the sun and moon temple sitting on the side of my head. A million years I still remember every line that I said. Hermes Trismegistus served me the statistics. 99 attributes of Allah, 99% survival rate. Imagine the odds when you're the Neo, you're the one that made the patterns evolve. Another chapter to solve, why the Saturn revolve. Spinal column, I am Amen, climb the ladder to Oz. On a rocket to Nebula, the planet of the gods. Use my mind, I won't lose my mind, I will. Use my mind, I won't lose my mind. Use my mind. Musical math, get used to the craft. Use my mind, turn the mic to a producer staff. Trying to fit these odd shapes in a box. Tetragrammaton, Tetris, see my face in the watch. Circle of life displayed in an arrangement of clocks. You can't be so diplomatic when you're breaking the locks. God Zodiac, Killer Priest.